Welcome back to Relationship Revelation Facts. Today's story is one of resilience, self-discovery, and the journey to breaking free from toxic patterns. We're going to delve into the labyrinth of a relationship that has seen its fair share of ups and downs. We'll be examining the case of Sarah and Jason, a couple who, despite their deep affection, found themselves trapped in a cycle of heartbreak and betrayal, largely due to their unresolved past traumas. Join us as we unravel the gripping tale of Sarah and Jason, a couple whose relationship was marred by infidelity, childhood trauma, and ultimately, the courage to choose self-love. Sarah and Jason's relationship seemed perfect on the surface, but beneath that lay a web of secrets, insecurities, and unresolved trauma. Like a well-polished mirror, their relationship reflected a picture-perfect image, yet it concealed a labyrinth of hidden issues. Jason, a charismatic and seemingly devoted partner, carried the burden of his past. As a child, he had witnessed the turbulent relationship of his parents, an experience that left him emotionally scarred. This trauma seeped into his adult life, making him unable to fully commit in a relationship. On the other hand, Sarah was a woman of strength and resilience, but her childhood had been far from ideal. Growing up in a home where love was conditional, Sarah developed a skewed perception of self-worth. She believed that to be loved, she needed to be perfect, to be the best, and to always put others before herself. This belief led her to tolerate Jason's behavior, to excuse his infidelities, and to accept less than she deserved. Their individual traumas intertwined, creating a complex dynamic in their relationship. Jason's fear of commitment and emotional unavailability led him down a path of infidelity. Each affair was a blow to Sarah's self-esteem, yet she clung to the relationship with the hope that things would change. Sarah found herself trapped in a cycle of heartbreak. Each time Jason strayed, he would return with promises of change only to repeat the same pattern again. Despite the clear signs of a toxic relationship, Sarah held on, her love for Jason and her belief in his potential blinding her to the reality of their situation. The issue was not just about infidelity, it was deeper, rooted in their unresolved childhood traumas. They were two wounded souls trying to heal each other, yet in the process, they were causing more harm than good. Despite her pain, Sarah struggles to break free, clinging to the hope that things will change. She held on to the belief that love could conquer all, that Jason would eventually change. But as we'll discover, change is a personal journey that begins within, and sometimes, the hardest part is acknowledging the problem. But one day, Sarah reaches her breaking point. With the support of therapy and self-reflection, she begins to recognize her own worth and the toxic nature of her relationship with Jason. As Sarah delved deeper into her therapy sessions, she started to unravel the threads of her self-esteem that had been so intricately woven with Jason's actions and words. She began to decipher the difference between love and dependency, and she realized she had been mistaking the latter for the former. As she confronted her fears and insecurities, she found herself standing at the crossroads of her life. She started questioning, what does love really mean? Is it the constant fear of losing someone, or is it the joy of growing together? She found her answers in the most unexpected places, within herself. She realized that love is about respect, trust, and mutual growth, and not about tolerating disrespect and infidelity. It was a revelation that shook her to the core. Sarah discovered that her relationship with Jason was nothing more than a mirage of love. It was a vicious cycle of heartbreak and false hope. She recognized that real love is not about constant pain and forgiveness. It's about feeling secure, respected, and cherished. This revelation didn't come easy. It came with countless nights of tears and heartache, but it was an essential part of her journey towards self-love and respect. It was the turning point that led her to reclaim her life. And so, she decided to choose herself over a relationship that was draining her. She decided to let go of the toxic love and embrace self-love. She decided to break free from the chains of her past and step into a future that promised respect, love, and happiness. She began to rebuild her life, piece by piece, with the bricks of self-love, respect, and self-regard. And with each brick she became stronger, more confident, and more resilient. Armed with newfound strength and clarity, Sarah makes the courageous decision to leave Jason once and for all. It was a decision that required immense courage and strength, but it was a decision that marked the beginning of a new chapter in her life. A chapter of self-love, self-respect, and self-discovery. Now, we'll follow Sarah as she embarks on a journey of self-discovery and healing. With the courage to leave behind a toxic relationship, Sarah's road to recovery begins. It's a path marked by the courage to face her past, the strength to rebuild her self-worth, and above all, the resilience to grow and heal. Therapy plays a significant role in Sarah's healing journey. It provides her with a safe space to express her emotions, confront her past, and gain insights into her patterns of behavior. Through therapy, Sarah learns to navigate through her feelings of guilt, shame, and anger. It's a process that demands time and patience, but it's also a journey of self-discovery and growth. But therapy is just one piece of the puzzle. Self-reflection, too, is instrumental in Sarah's recovery. It's during these moments of introspection that Sarah begins to understand her worth and the importance of self-love. She learns to forgive herself, to celebrate her strengths, and to set boundaries in her relationships. This newfound self-awareness empowers Sarah to break free from her past and to look forward to a future filled with love, respect, and fulfillment. Healing from a toxic relationship is not a linear process. There are ups and downs, moments of doubt, and setbacks. But Sarah's story shows us that it's okay to stumble, to feel lost, to mourn. What's important is that we get back up, dust ourselves off, and continue forward. Because the road to recovery is not about reaching a destination, but about the journey itself. And so Sarah's journey continues. With each therapy session, with each moment of self-reflection, she grows stronger. She becomes more resilient, more empowered. She learns to love herself, to respect herself, and to demand the same from others. Because she knows she's worth it. With each therapy session and moment of self-reflection, she grows stronger and more empowered. And that's the beauty of the road to recovery. It's a journey of transformation, of becoming the best version of oneself. It's a journey worth taking, a journey worth celebrating. Finally, Sarah musters the courage to say goodbye to Jason and embrace a future filled with love, respect, and self-fulfillment. This moment is the pinnacle of Sarah's journey, a testament to her resilience and strength as she stands on the precipice of a new chapter in her life. Closure, my friends, is a powerful catalyst for change. It's that last piece of the puzzle that allows us to complete the picture and then step back, viewing our past from a new perspective. It's the final act of letting go, of releasing the weight we've been carrying around, sometimes for far too long. Sarah's final goodbye to Jason is a poignant example of this. It was a moment steeped in emotion, a bittersweet symphony of relief, sadness, and hope. It was her farewell to the past, to the heartache and the disappointments. But more importantly, it was her heartfelt hello to the future, to possibilities, and to a life she was now ready to live on her own terms. You see, closure is not just about ending things, it's about beginnings too. It's about freeing up space in your life for new experiences, new relationships, and new versions of yourself. It's about acknowledging the past, learning from it, and then moving forward with grace and self-assuredness. And so Sarah said her final goodbye, not with anger or resentment, but with gratitude. Gratitude for the lessons learned, for the strength discovered, and for the journey that led her to this moment of self-realization. She thanked Jason, not for the heartbreak, but for being the catalyst that sparked her journey to self-love and self-respect. This was her closure, her final act of letting go. It was her way of saying, I've grown, I've learned, and now I'm moving on. It was her nod to the past and her embrace of the future. Remember, closure is essential in moving on from any toxic relationship. It's not about forgetting or erasing the past, but rather about understanding, accepting, and then releasing it. It's a bittersweet ending to a tumultuous chapter in her life. Yet it's also the hopeful beginning of a brand new narrative, one filled with potential, promise, and most importantly, self-love. Sarah's story serves as a powerful reminder that we all deserve love, respect, and happiness. This poignant narrative has taken us through the highs and lows of Sarah and Jason's relationship, revealing the deep-seated issues that underpinned their toxic dynamic. We've seen the devastating impact of infidelity and childhood trauma, and the courage it took for Sarah to break free from this destructive cycle. Sarah's journey to self-love and healing is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. It's a story of personal growth, self-discovery, and the transformative power of therapy. It's a reminder that it's never too late to make a change, to stand up for what we deserve, and to choose ourselves over a relationship that diminishes our worth. So now, we turn to you, our valued viewers. Have you experienced a similar journey? Do you have insights or advice to share with others who might be going through the same struggle? We invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section. Your story could be the inspiration or solace someone else needs to hear. Thank you for joining us on this emotional journey. Your engagement and support make these conversations possible, and we're grateful to be a part of your journey towards understanding and healing. Until next time, remember that you are worthy of love and happiness.